welcome back. This has been a very highly requested video for me. This is my take on the manger wreath that you've seen on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and everywhere else. So I hope that you enjoy it. Hang tight and I'll show you how to make it. Okay, so this has been such a highly requested video, and I do love when people request things. I write the request down in my little notebook here. I don't ignore anybody, but you know, I am one person, and I'm working so hard to get the materials to make this stuff and then to sit down and actually make the videos for y'all. So this is my take on the manger wreath that is popping up everywhere recently. What you're going to need is a 14-inch wreath form from the Dollar Tree. 4 rolls of blue mesh. I have so many different shades of blue mesh, and I thought, well, you know, this is what is out at Dollar Tree right now. It's this bluish gray silver type deal that they put out for Christmas this year, so I have 4 rolls of that. I have a roll of burlap that I got from Walmart. I think this was $3.47, something like that. It's 5.5 inch by 30 feet, and we're not going to be using nearly all of that. I got this little tiny manger from Walmart. It was $3.48. These little star-shaped LED lights from the Dollar Tree. I have a pair of scissors, wire cutters, in case I want to cut my pipe cleaners with wire cutters. You can use whatever you like. With that being said, I have a pack of pipe cleaners. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this burlap on here. And the way I'm going to put it on there is called the ruffle method. That's what I call it. You know, everybody calls it different things. So pull off a good amount of burlap here, and now we're going to get a pipe cleaner. And you can use a piece of floral wire for this if you want to. You don't have to use a pipe cleaner. Now you're going to take your burlap and just fold it in half like that. Now I'm going to get this mesh out of the way, is what I'm going to do. I'm only going to be using these 2 inner rings right here. And I think I just want to fill up 2 sections. So what we're going to do first is take your burlap and put it under your wreath form, just like this. Now you see your 2 corners sticking up? Put them around one of these little rungs right here. And we'll be doing this one. See how I just kind of wrapped my burlap around it and hold it like that. Now we're going to take our pipe cleaner, and you're just going to run it through the burlap like that. And you see this little piece going right here. I'm just going to wrap it around that and then give it a really good twist on the back. That's just going to secure it, so it's not going to come undone. I should have cut that pipe cleaner in half, but I didn't. Next time I will cut it in half. Okay. So now you have your burlap sticking up like this. We're just going to grab it about 2 inches down this way and just scrunch it over and hold it. Bring more of the burlap up. See, and you still have your piece of wire here sandwiched in between here. So you got another few inches, just scrunch it over. Pull up more burlap, just scrunch it over. And this burlap is actually going to be like the sand part of our wreath. Now, how much burlap you're going to use all depends on how tight you scrunch this. I don't want mine to be real tight. So I'm just going to get some more off the spool here. And just scrunch some more over. And I think I'm going to do just one more little scrunch here. Where did my end go? And I will do another tutorial on how to do an entire burlap wreath like this, where I'll show you how to use 2 rolls of burlap at the same time, and it'll make it just a little bit faster and easier. Now I'm rolling off some more. And let's see. Now you see there's this bar here. We're going to skip this bar and just pull up the edge of your burlap like that. And just pull out the other edge like that. Just scrunch it over, just like you did there. Scrunch it over. Okay, like I said, I believe I'm only going to do 2 sections, I think. And I think this right here should be enough. we're going to take a step back and look at it. What y'all think? Yeah, one more. Now I'm going to cut this burlap here, just right over here on this edge. I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to attach this end just like I did over here so that it will not come undone. And we'll take one of these little scraps of pipe cleaner here, and I'm just going to pull the burlap up like this until all of it is around the frame. And I'll just run this through, making sure that I grab both sides, and then I'm going to wrap it around just like that. Like I said, I will do a full tutorial on how to do an entire wreath like this. Okay, so now there's part of our sand. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to do that same thing, but on this ring here. I'm going to do it right here and then right here. That's going to make it really nice and full. So I'm going to pause the video while I do that, and then when I come back, we'll do the mesh part. Okay, so this is what I have so far. Now we have four whole sections that are open, and that's what's going to be our sky. And for that, excuse me, I'm going to be using the Dollar Tree mesh doing the rolled method. And generally speaking, when you're doing the rolled method, one section like this takes one whole roll of mesh, 10 clusters per section. So that's why I have 4. Excuse me. So to do that, I'm going to take the short end of the mesh and I'm just going to roll it over on itself a couple times until I have a little tube. There's no exact measuring to this. And I'm going to cut that, and then we're going to roll up another little piece, and we're going to roll up another little piece. Okay, now we have 3 pieces, and now I'm going to take a pipe cleaner, cut it in half, and then bend that half into a V. Now we're going to take one piece, roll it up into a tube, and just clamp it between your 2 fingers like this. Roll this one into a tube and hold it. And roll this one into a tube and hold it. Now you're going to take your piece of pipe cleaner and just sandwich everything into it like that. Try to get it even. And just give it a few good twists. And no, I'm not adding ribbon or anything over the top here because I want this whole wreath thing to focus on, you know, pretty much the theme of what's going on here, you know, the birth of Jesus in a very humble, lowly setting, you know, no fanfares, nothing glitzy or glamorous about it, you know, very humble beginnings, and that's what I want this to represent. Which is also why I'm not really cracking too many jokes in this video. I'm focusing on one thing here. Now you're going to take this with your 2 ends of the pipe cleaners like this, and we're only going to wrap them around the 2 center rings right here. So put one part there, the other end around that, can flip it over and give it a good twist. Whoopsie doodle. Just give it a good twist like that. And then slide it over. And that is 1 cluster. Excuse me. Now we're going to make 9 more for this one. 10, 10, 10. So each one of these is going to have 10, and you're going to use a whole roll of mesh per section. So I'm going to work on that. This is our sky. Like I said, I'm going to get all of this, and then we'll come back and I will show you what I'm going to do with the lights and the manger and the star. Okay, so I have here all of the mesh and the burlap attached. And I wanted the majority of this wreath to be the sky because the star that I have, and you know, honestly, I think that I left this out at the beginning of the video. I got this star ornament from the Dollar Tree as well, but it was in a bag with some other stuff. I think, you know, it wasn't in my direct line of sight, so I forgot to mention it at the beginning of the video. But yes, this is the star that I have chosen to go on here. And because this star is so large, I wanted most of the wreath to be the sky to really highlight the star and the lights and everything, and just a little portion down here to be the ground. So it pretty much looks the way I want it to so far. So I'm going to get tangled up in the lights. I'm going to set that over here, and I'm going to take my scissors and just cut that off, and then I'm going to take a pipe cleaner. I don't know what color to use here. I guess purple. I like purple, so let's use some purple. And I'm just going to see which side looks the best. I'm going to use this for the back. So I'm going to run this pipe cleaner through the back of the star. I'll give it a good twist like that. And then I'm going to attach it. We'll try to find the center here. There we go. Find the center. And then I'm just going to take the pipe cleaner, like I attach most anything else to my wreaths. I'm going to separate the mesh here, and then I'm going to run the pipe cleaner down in between the mesh. And let's flip it over, and then we'll give it a few good twists on the back to really secure it. And you know what? And if that purple pipe cleaner showing through gets on my nerves, I might just take just a little bit of white acrylic paint and go in and just dab at it a little bit and just cover it up, so that is not as conspicuous. Let's see, that is pretty much towards the center. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Just like this. At least the thing with pipe cleaners is you can kind of bend it and move it whichever way you want it. Now for the lights, I'm really liking these new LED lights that the Dollar Tree is carrying. As you can see, they don't have like that big bulky plastic cable between them like a lot of the other LED lights have. These look more like the fairy lights that you can find at Walmart or Michael's and Hobby Lobby. These tiny little wires here are very easy to hide in the mesh, and I've already checked them. They all work. So I'm going to say that I want the battery pack to be on this side. And now I'm going to put the lights. How many is on here? 10. Okay, so we can have 5 lights on each side of this star. I'm just going to take it like this. Oh gosh, and it really gets stuck on the mesh here. I'm going to take the light and just run it up through the back of the wreath and pull it up through the mesh just like that. And they're so easy to hide now, see, with these wires. And I was really hoping that Dollar Tree would do something like this. You can't even see these wires. And once I get everything into place exactly where I want it, I may take just a tiny little dot of hot glue and put on the back of the plastic part of the star, just so that I can attach it to the mesh to, you know, just keep everything in place. And I know that this is boring. I'm going to do one more of these. And they don't stretch very far, because there's not a lot of wire between each one of the stars. I'm trying to get them as evenly spaced as possible. I know it's going to be hard with this big star in the center, you know, to get everything even. So once I get it on here, I'm probably going to go back and space everything out, you know, just a little bit better. But I'm just doing this, you know, for the purpose of the tutorial, just to show you how I'm going to attach them. And then we can turn that on and they light up. How cute is that? So I'm going to set that off to the side, and I'll fiddle with it here in a little bit. But now we have our manger, and this is fairly heavy. And this is thick and it feels sturdy. And what I was going to do was attach some pipe cleaners using my staple gun. But I have a very large staple gun, and there's a lot of, you know, oomph behind it when you pull the trigger. And I was afraid of splitting the wood or breaking one of these, and that's almost $4, and I don't feel like going to spending $4 more if I don't have to, if I break this one. So what I want to do is, I think I'm going to put some hot glue on the bottom of it, and I'm going to attach it right here. And then on the back, I'm going to put a pipe cleaner and then attach it to the sides of the inside of the frame. That's what I think I'm going to do. You know how, like, sometimes you get something in your head and you're like, yeah, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. And then later on you change your mind. So this hot glue is really going to help it to stick to the burlap. And that's the good thing about using the burlap with this here, is things adhere to it very well when you use hot glue. So I'm just going to press it there. I'm going to let the glue set up. And then I will attach the pipe cleaners to it. And once I do that, and I'm going to mess with these stars a little bit more, I'll pause the video one more time and we'll come back and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, and here we are. I do know that this is kind of hard to see right now, but yep, you saw the finished thing at the beginning of the video, but this is what I have. I have all of the lights better spaced out. There's the star at the top, and yeah, I do believe I'm going to go back in with a little bit of acrylic paint and a paintbrush and just touch up that purple pipe cleaner there. As for the battery pack, I'm just going to take a dot of E6000. I'm going to attach a pipe cleaner, and then I will fasten that to the back side of the wreath form, just so that it can hang on there, but you know, not be too visible. But yeah, I hope that y'all enjoyed this one. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, click subscribe, check me out on other forms of social media, the links to all of which will be in the description box down below, and I hope to see y'all next time. Bye bye.